Ladies and gentlemen, the video you are watching is a fire incident that took place yesterday in Portharcourt. We heard that this thing happened around Eleme Aziz of the East-West Road, okay? We heard that this thing happened on a bridge, okay? It happened around 8:30 to 9 p.m. yesterday, okay? And as you can see in this very video, a lot of cars were affected. In fact, more than 150 cars were affected, got burnt beyond repair, including keke napep and human beings. We heard that, in fact, we've not got the exact number of people who got burnt in that very tragic incident. Okay, and according to eyewitness, they said that this very fire incident took the fire servicemen more than 4 hours before they could arrive to that very scene. Okay, the fire raged for more than 4 hours before fire servicemen could arrive at the scene. Oh my God, wetin be this? Why is it like this in Nigeria? I'm asking. The whole Portharcourt, in fact, the whole giant of Africa, Nigeria, fire is burning for more than 4 hours. Firefighters could not get to that very scene, and you say you are giant of Africa. I don't know how this is possible. I don't know how this is possible that fire service could not get to a fire incident scene for more than 4 hours. That more than 200, because according to the news, more than 200 vehicles got burnt, including keke napep, and many people lost their lives in this very fire incident. We have not known the exact number of people who lost their lives in this very incident. This is very heartbreaking. You are watching the video where the fire, when the fire was still raging. I'll still show you the video of aftermath of that incident. The aftermath of the incident is very heartbreaking. You will see a long queue of vehicles that got burnt beyond repair. This is really heartbreaking. It's really devastating. In fact, I don't know what to say. The reason why I'm making this video is because Nigeria prides itself as the giant of Africa. Fire incident took place. A fire incident took more than 4 hours before the fire servicemen could get to that place, and you say that you are giant of Africa. You see, when people like us begin to speak about this, some people say that we don't love Nigeria. Some people say that we are speaking against our country. But what is making us to talk is that we don't find most of the things that are happening in Nigeria. We don't see them in little countries, West African countries that Nigeria is claiming to be bigger than. Okay, countries like Benin Republic, countries like Togo, countries like Mali, Cote d'Ivoire, Ghana. You can't see this there. How can a fire be raging for more than 4 hours and fire servicemen are nowhere to be found? In this country where I'm living, in Senegal, oh boy, I tell you that it will not take more than 20 minutes for fire service, wherever it is, wherever that fire is burning. It will not take them more than 20 minutes before the fire servicemen will arrive there. They will arrive there in a jiffy. In fact, someone was telling me the other day, in their house. In fact, he was the first person that saw I don't know if he was the first person, but when he saw the fire was coming up small, you know. He didn't know what to do, okay? You know, in a place that he can't speak their language. They speak French here. He can't speak their language. He doesn't know how to raise alarm. He doesn't know who to tell. He didn't know that someone has already seen that very fire and called fire service. There's no point raising shouting. The first thing to do is call fire service. So this guy was still trying to figure out how to do it, and the next thing he heard was when fire service arrived there and put out the fire immediately. Why is Nigeria like this? We can see the long queue of vehicles that got burnt in that very unfortunate incident. This could be avoidable. This could be avoided if the right measures were taken. According to eyewitness also, we heard that this very incident started when a tanker carrying fuel got with one truck that was carrying cows. They said that they accidentally brushed each other, and the tanker started leaking. And when the tanker started leaking, nobody knew. The driver didn't know that the fuel was leaking, and he continued his journey. It took him several meters before he got to know that the fuel was leaking, and people had already stopped following the tanker. Okay, so incidentally it busted into flame, and within a few seconds, from where it started dropping down to the place that the explosion started, all the places it caught fire within a twinkle of an eye, and it resulted to this very thing you are seeing in the video. Very devastating scene where it's really, really heartbreaking. Please, I want you to share the video. Don't forget to follow us on this page, News Hunters, because we will always bring you news videos and stories to entertain you, educate you, and also inform you. We pray may the souls of those who lost their lives rest in peace, and we hope that those who lost properties can find succor. Thank you for watching.